Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. I hope you're ready to dive into some spooky stuff because today's story is creepier than finding a spider in your shower. So, grab your favorite snack, turn off those lights, and let's jump into it. It all started when I decided to rent this old house. You know the type: creaky floorboards, peeling wallpaper, and a general vibe that screams, "Welcome to your nightmares." I found it online for a steal. And while everyone else warned me it was haunted, I thought they were just trying to scare me off. I mean, who doesn't love a good ghost story, right? The first few nights were pretty uneventful. I settled in, unpacked my things, and even hosted a couple of friends. We laughed about the ghost stories floating around, trading tales like kids at a campfire. But then, things began to get weird. It started with the whispers. At first, I thought it was just the house settling, like those old bones creaking after a long day. But then I heard it clearly, soft, eerie whispers, almost like someone was trying to talk to me from the walls. I'd wake up in the middle of the night, heart racing, convinced I had just heard someone say my name. Sarah? I tried to brush it off. Sarah? Maybe I was just overtired, but then came the shadows. One night, as I was falling asleep, I noticed a figure out of the corner of my eye. It was tall and dark, standing in the doorway of my bedroom. I blinked, and it was gone. I told myself it was just my imagination, but deep down, I felt it wasn't. The next day, I decided to do a little digging on the house's history. I hit the local library and discovered that the place had a dark past. The last owner had gone missing under mysterious circumstances. The police searched for weeks, but found no trace of her. Locals whispered that she'd been taken by the house itself. I don't know why I stayed after that. Maybe I thought I could conquer whatever was haunting the place. But the whispers grew louder, more insistent. I began recording at night, hoping to catch something on tape. The first few recordings were just silence, but then I played one back and froze. There, buried beneath the sound of static, was a voice. It was faint, but clear enough to make out. Get out. I felt my blood run cold. I couldn't shake the feeling that the house was alive, feeding off my fear. Things escalated quickly after that. Objects started moving on their own. I'd leave my keys on the kitchen counter, and they'd turn up in the bathroom. My once peaceful nights turned into a nightmare. I'd hear footsteps pacing outside my bedroom door, even when I was home alone. I tried to reassure myself, but I couldn't shake the sense that something was watching me. One night, I decided enough was enough. I set up a camera in the hallway, hoping to catch whatever was lurking in the shadows. As I lay in bed, I felt a cold breeze sweep through the room. It sent chills down my spine, and I knew I wasn't alone. I closed my eyes, trying to drown out the whispers, but they only grew louder. Sarah. Around 3 a.m., I was jolted awake by a loud crash. I jumped out of bed, heart pounding, and rushed to the hallway. My camera had fallen to the floor, the lens pointed directly at the wall. I picked it up, my hands shaking, and hit play. What I saw made my stomach drop. There, right in front of the camera, was a pale figure with hollow eyes staring directly into the lens. It was as if it was waiting for me to notice it. I stumbled back, gasping for air. I couldn't stay there any longer. I grabbed my things, threw them in my car, and left the house behind. But even now, I can't shake the feeling that it's not over. I still hear those whispers sometimes, especially when I'm alone. I don't know if the house is calling me back or if it's just my mind playing tricks. All I know is, if you ever find yourself in a house like this, listen closely, because sometimes the walls really do whisper. Thanks for listening, everyone. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more creepy tales. And remember, next time you hear a whisper in the dark, it might not just be your imagination. Sleep tight if you can.